And I'm just leaving this amazing business dinner, and it's at one of my favorite places in Charlotte. And I'm just out here enjoying the sights for a Thursday night. This is definitely something that I don't typically do. So I met some really nice people from all different parts of the country. I was breaking bread with a few from Seattle and Ohio and such. So it was great. I think I want to try and turn this around so you can kind of see. Yeah, look at that. So we were over there. There's a conference center, and they had a really, really nice setup. I won a gift, and it was cool. So I'm glad I was able to make it. Wasn't sure if I was going to be, but it worked out. I hope everyone's enjoying your day. Happy Friday Eve to you all. It's a lot going on. We're closing out summer quickly. Can you believe it? It's almost fall any day now. But I wanted to share this evening with you. I hope that you are enjoying the sights. Let's see on this side. So this is the Whitewater Rafting Center, and it is man-made, but it's definitely a great obstacle course. A lot of people come here to train. They used to train the Olympics here, actually. But it's a great place. I've taken you here before because it is one of my favorite spots to come to. There's kayaking, canoeing, there's hiking, there's rock climbing. They have obstacle courses, zip lining. Families are here. I mean, this is Thursday Eve, and look at all these people that are still here. Isn't it something? So let's see what this, I don't think I've ever come down this path. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. This is the other side of it. This is the calm area where people that have gone through the whitewater rafting part can, settle down to get ready to end. But beyond those trees, there is the Catawba River, and that's where you can do whitewater rafting. Well, it's not really whitewater per se, but it's definitely an area where you can raft and canoe, but it's not man-made. That one is God-made, but it's just beyond that, those trees. And within those trees, they have amazing natural obstacle courses where you can climb up trees, walk along planks, and just a lot of different agility tests if you're into that. But they have a really cool trail in there as well. Oh, and that, what you see right there, that's I want to say it's like 30 feet deep pool, but that is a rock. Those are like, you can climb those, like a rock climbing. And then when you fall into like a 30-foot pool. So that's kind of cool to see. Takes a lot of strength and agility. They have a live band playing, as you can see. Yeah, so it's really nice. I was glad to have been invited. Wasn't sure if I was going to make it. I was the last one to arrive, per usual. And it was interesting because just as I was arriving, they were doing the gifts, and I won a gift as soon as I walked in. It was something that was under our coasters, our plate coasters. But I hope you're enjoying the sights. You can see the zip lines up there. You see those? No, of course, no one's on them right now, but this is the zip line. It goes all the way across. And in the winter, they drain the man-made lake or the man-made whitewater rafting, whatever. And then on the other side, they have a ice skating rink, which is cool. So, it's a good place to come Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, just or in the winter when your family and friends are in town, or if you just want to come and hang out and do it. I don't know what dog is barking like that. So, but welcome in, everyone. It seems to be quiet tonight. Welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy. What's that? I don't usually go live on YouTube, so, bear with me. Here, I'll turn this back around to me so you can look at me instead of the cement steps. That dog wants to go home. All right, let's look at this again. Yeah, so if you ever come to Charlotte, definitely come here and check it out, especially in the summer, but also in the winter. If you are just wanting to enjoy the area and not really participate in the activities, it's $6 to park. And then you could just, you could bring a cooler and a chair. As you can see, many people, they have that, and just hang out. They have biking paths as well. You can rent a bike. It's really cool. See? Here, I'll turn it back to me. I'm gonna walk down here, see how far it takes me. I'll turn it back around so you can see. You see over there? Well, let's see. Go on. It's not a cold night at all. It's very humid though. It's probably about 80 degrees maybe, 75, 80 degrees. There's another rock climbing wall. Let's see. That one of the reasons why I've never attempted to do this is because since it is man-made, the ground is cement and it's not deep. And I remember one of my neighbors years and years ago, her daughter brought some friends home from college, and they actually just moved here from upstate New York. And so the mother was asking me, what would be some fun things for college students to do? And I recommended here. And it is a fun thing for young people. But they came home all bruised up, banged up, because when you fall in, it's shallow. And so you're in a cement. So you're literally getting all scraped up. We're walking up towards the beginning of the course. See, you can see the ground. So imagine if you just so happen to flip off or whatever. Look how shallow that is. No, I just rather watch. Isn't this nice? I've never been here this late during this time of year. I've come at night in the winter, but never in the summer, spring. Ooh, it's been a long week, y'all. So many interviews, so much to do. So I don't know if you can see, but that's, let me see, are they? Come on. Yeah, we can walk over there. So this is where the boats come back in. Over there is where they start. Then they come down underneath this bridge, and there it goes. It's humid. I'm sweating. Sweating. They need more lighting. Hold on. Look how dark these stairs are. Like, I might... All right. I need to hold on to the rail. Hold on. Wait. And if my walking is weird, it's because I don't have my selfie stick with me. Oh my goodness. They need this lit. The heck? And then it's gravel. Okay. Oh. I don't know what that was. First. I need to stop walking like it's not snake season. Huh. They must take all the boats in at night. But this is where they start off. The canoes, the kayaks. Isn't this nice? And that building right there, right in front of it, that area is where the ice skating rink is in the wintertime. And these are the places here where you can rent bikes and such. Well, that's the bathroom, but over there. And I believe that building too. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, there goes the launch where they go into the water. Yep. There's a couple out. I can see why they don't keep them out, because there's no like gate really around the property like that. So if people wanted to come, they could. And, you know, especially young people, sometimes they like to get into things. Heck, they might still get into things. They might bring their own boat or raft or floating device. They probably turn the water off, though, at night. So they give you like training before you to do the rafting and stuff. So this is one of the areas where they do that. You have to go through a class, sign a waiver. You see, there goes one of the rock climbing. I'm not going to walk all the way over to the other one because it's too dark. Looks like that's under construction. I mean, it's already upright. Maybe they're renovating it. Yeah, I should have named this video Walk With Me. But I had to walk because that dinner was too good. It was a really good, let me see, grilled chicken breast, salmon, mac and cheese, string beans, Brussels sprouts, chocolate brownies, cookies, fruit. It was good. Salad. They need to take that dog home. Oh my goodness. He's selling them. I'm tired. So did you have a good week? Do you feel accomplished? Did you reach any goals? Do you feel that you got all that you needed done? I usually like my Fridays to be the layover, whatever I didn't get done, I'm gonna just tie it up on a Friday. But tomorrow I have a morning event to go to that I'm really excited about. And then I'll just turn this way. And and then I have interviews. My last day of interviews for this week. Well, I mean, it is the last day anyway, so I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. It's so hot, I'm sweating. Hope no snakes are over here. I'll sit down till it's not a good idea. So, I don't know if I should sit here. Whew, it's hot. Oh my goodness. Whew. I am sweating, y'all. What? Yeah, so it's been a great week. And you know what? I went to try to get my nails done before I came here. Because during one of the interviews, I got one of my pen kind of exploded onto my fingernail, and it's just crazy. And I always just get neutral color, and they're grown out anyway. So I went to the place I always go to, and I never schedule. I never do. I just don't. Probably I need to now if I want to continue going to that particular nail salon. But I get there, and they were like appointments only, and I said, what? Oh, I'm sweating so bad. Oof. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you see that? You see the sweat? Look, right there. So listen, I went in, it didn't look crowded. I need to probably take my jacket off. I don't feel like carrying that. Oh my gosh. So I went in and I was like, I just want to get SNS. And they were like, do you have an appointment? I said, no. And they said, we're on appointment only. I said, since when? They said about a month. I said, it was 2 weeks ago when I came, and I just came in. I'm not understanding. They was like, maybe they had a cancellation or something. I said, well, if that was the case, they should have told me then so I would know for next time. Listen, I'm not trying to be non-compliant. I want to follow the rules just like the next person. And they were like, no, we're not going. So I left and came, and it is what it is. I should have made an appointment for tomorrow. They should have said, and for customer service purposes, they should have said, so do you want to schedule for tomorrow? That's what they should have said. I'm going to tell them that. If I go tomorrow, I'm going to tell them, you should have, if you don't want to lose business, you need to try to have people schedule. Oh, I'm so hot. So hot. This air is gonna make me sleep like a newborn baby tomorrow. Tonight. Yeah, I need to get ready to go home because It's late. But I wanted to come on here and share this with y'all. What in the world? You're not even here to see it live. But I appreciate you for coming and seeing the replay. Thank you so much. And, I just coming on here because I love this place. And if you ever are in Charlotte, in the Charlotte area, I highly recommend you check out the Whitewater Rafting Center. If you like water sports, if you like hiking and, in interesting places, if you like bike riding in interesting places, if you like to people watch, if you just like to chill, hang out, they have great food. They have restaurants here too, or a restaurant. I definitely recommend here. I believe on the 4th they do have fireworks and such. I've never been out here for it. Because let me tell you, in the summer, I'll sit out in the summer here and that sun be on you unless you have an umbrella of some sort. It's on you. So, but I'm glad to be here. It's a great way to end. But you know what? There was another event I was supposed to go to. It was a literary event. And I just couldn't do both. I had to come here. This is a business partner. And I needed to support. One thing my parents taught me in business is you have to network. And networking is something that I've always been great at. I've actually had a magazine here in Charlotte years ago to write about me and networking. Because I used to be known for my networking. And when people see you support what they're doing, they'll support what you're doing. That's a fact. So sometimes you may say, you know what, I'm tired, I don't know. Or you might just feel like, I'm just not in the mood to be around people. But you really need to make yourself be in the mood because it's important. It's really important, especially if you work in a situation where you do a lot of collaboration, where partnerships are important. This is how you gotta do it. So like I said, I met some very interesting people from different parts of the country. I didn't know what it was, to tell you the truth. I knew I was invited and I was happy to be invited. When I get invited to things like this, it's an honor and it's a pleasure for me to come because they didn't have to. They really didn't. So the fact that they did. And so when I came late, and sat down and I saw the person that invited me and I was like, what is this? And she said, it's a program that their industry has across the country for people that are future leaders. And they select, I forget how many per cohort, and they take them to all different parts of the country to see how that industry is doing it in that area, that region. So they're here in Charlotte. Today's their last day. They're all flying out tomorrow, and they were in LA, they're in Texas. They fly to different, I think it's like 4 or 5 places throughout the year. They get personal and professional development when they're there. They check out the trending or the new things, the innovative things that people in different parts of the country are doing within the same industry that, maybe they could take ideas back to where they're from. And so usually, she said, the last night, which is Thursday, they have this kind of big dinner celebration or whatever. So I don't know. It might have been. It was probably about maybe 100 and something people there. It was quite a few people. It was over 100 people for sure. Because I'm thinking each table had 10. It was more than 10 tables in there. So I hope that was a nugget that I dropped, the importance of networking. And so when you are invited places, don't go kicking and screaming. Go with the knowledge that you are growing your social capital. And just like they're saying intellectual property is valuable, so is social capital. So you need to keep it increased and sharpened, especially since COVID, when we couldn't go out in person a lot. So many people lost the ability to have social skills. They forget how to talk and communicate and meet people and have a level of curiosity about other people. And so that's why now that things are opened up, we got to get back to that. We can't be in silos anymore. You know, when I sat down at the table, I was talking to my friend that I know, but I looked around, especially when she told me how many different people from different parts of the country were in there. And so the lady next to me, her and I struck up a conversation. She ended up showing me pictures of her son. She was like, yeah, since I've been here, my husband had to drop him off to his freshman year of college in Seattle. And, you know, that was cool. And just hearing her perspective of what she had experienced so far this week in Charlotte, and how she said everyone was so excited and very, very nice and welcoming. And I let her know that Charlotte is the only welcoming city in the Southeast. Did you know that? So we are a welcoming city to all people, places and things, cultures, diversity, everything. So she was like, oh, but she was still trying to figure out, like, what is Charlotte known for? Like, what is that thing when you come to Charlotte that you must do? And I was like, when you find out, tell me. And she said she's been asking people, but we don't, you know, Charlotte doesn't have an identity, y'all. So if you have an identity that you feel like will be impactful for Charlotte, you know, bring it on. They're open. That's why they're so welcoming, because they're saying, listen, each one teach one. What you think? There's no like cuisine that's specific to Charlotte. We have a lot of interesting places and things, but nothing in particular. I'm seeing all my text messages come through. That's the thing, when you on StreamYard, your text messages don't show up. I don't see this. But since I'm going live off of YouTube, I see all my text messages. So I'm not sure why. What would I have to do? Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that on here. Okay. Well, if you are watching this replay and you're like, wow, Coach Sherry, this is a cool live. It's spontaneous. It's everything. I invite you to come back to my channel. This channel is about workforce development, career readiness, entrepreneurship, real life, real issues, and real talk. I do have a podcast, Real Talk with Coach Sherry, where I go deep dive into particular topics. And when you come to my podcast, I encourage you to have your pen and paper ready so you could take notes. That is why I created, that's why I bring out that type of content, so that you can grow. We can grow together. And yeah, and I do shorts, I do pre-records, card chats, walk with me videos, you know, a lot of different things. I enjoy it. I'm Sweet 16 here on YouTube, and I am on my way to 2K. On my way to 2K. So help me get there. And if you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so that you can be notified. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And I'm going to turn you around one more time so that you can continue to experience what I'm experiencing. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to get ready to head on out. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at these. I have to climb all the way up these stairs. Look. Wait. All of these stairs. So many of you know I have what is called HOCM, let me see if I can remember it, hypermyopathy, obstructive cardiomyopathy. I get it mixed up. But it's interesting because when I got diagnosed, you know, my doctor was telling me what I couldn't do anymore. And when I couldn't do all those things anymore, I was feeling worse. And when, you know, I have to go to my cardiologist specialist periodically. And the last time I went, he was like, I need you to just work out a little bit, because I need to see if your heart is doing what it's doing because of the lack of activity, or if activity's making it do what it do. So I started to incorporate working out a little bit, y'all. I've been doing it now for 2 weeks. It's not a habit yet. So, I can't really toot my horn too much, but I haven't worked out in like 2 years, literally. I mean, I walk a lot, but I hadn't worked out. But y'all, I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so good. Oh my goodness. When I work out, I always wait to feel if I'm gonna feel like this tightness in my chest, or challenge with breathing, or dizziness, Before I got diagnosed, and when I would do stuff, oh my goodness, I would feel so dizzy, lightheaded. I would not feel like myself after working out. I never felt good. So this new medicine that I'm on is a beta block, and the new dosage, I should say, because since I've been diagnosed, they put me on this, but they had to change my dosage quite a few times. And this last dosage, I feel like it's hitting just right. And so where I remember a year ago, seeing those stairs would have intimidated me. Like, I would be like, here we go. Let me, ready or not. But I'm not scared. So let's go. And I'm gonna turn you around. All right. So let me tell you, a year ago, I would have been so out of breath. Good night. I am a little bit, but not like not like I would have been. Good night. Thank you. So I'm not that bad. I'm gonna turn you back around. So they have, again, people from all over the country, and they had a shuttle bus for them to take them back to the hotel. We're not that far from the airport either. You see how this is how the stairs are. There goes a water feature right there. Oh, my camera is getting ready to die. Let me see. All right, yeah, my camera's getting ready to die. So let me get to my car. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for the replay. If you're a replay gang, let me know. Coach Sherry, I was rocking with you on the replay. All right, until we speak again, remember, practice so hard that when you get into play, you will play to win. It's been my pleasure sharing this evening with you. I am Coach Sherry.